Hey everybody, wanted to do a quick video tonight on a question that came up at an accelerator course that Sam Mackay and I did last week. And what we had was a visual that was kind of like this, that was looking at total sales. And one of the questions that somebody in the course had was, could we take the selections from a slicer and incorporate that into the title? And the answer is yeah, we definitely can do that. And we can do a lot more than that. And let me show you what we can do, which is we can not only incorporate the country selection here, we can incorporate some logic. So we can say total sales are up, the percent that they're up, and then we can color the title based on that result. And so here we can say, we've got an up, we've got another up, here we've got a down, and the narrative changes and the color changes, and it really tells kind of a nice clean story all in one glance. And so the way we do this is through two different measures. And if you look in the bar chart formatting, what you'll see is in the title, if you go, so anytime you see an FX, that is something you can change in conditional formatting. And so we've got the text itself, we've got the text color, we've got the background color. We can change all that based on DAX logic. And so what we've done here is set up two separate measures. The first of which is the dynamic title measure. And in that title, we're going to be harvesting the country selection. We're going to be determining whether the percent change in the last 2 months is up, down, or unchanged. And then we're going to be determining the magnitude of that change. And so what we've got is we've got a month-over-month sales measure. And if that's greater than 0, then we return up. If it's less than 0, we return down. We've got the actual amount in that month-over-month sales measure. And then we've got the color. And we're going to take a look at that in the second measure. And then what we do is we create a result that takes the outcomes of these variables and then just concatenates them. So we start with text, and then we add a concatenation to the harvest country measure, which is just a selected value, and then more concatenation to another text link, and then another concatenation to this direction variable, concatenation to a space, concatenation to the month over month, and then concatenation to the remaining text. And so one of the things you want to look at in doing this is you'll see here that we've got the logic built on the measure itself. We have our switch, which is based on the actual month over month, and then we have a formatted month over month. And you'll need the formatted month over month to go in here because that's going to be formatted properly for the title. If you try to use this though for the logic, this is a text field and it's not going to work for the logic. So you need both the formatted text version and the actual numeric version to create the logic. And then what we do is we just have a second measure which builds off of this one, which is if the month over month is greater than 0, it gets green. If it's less than 0, meaning a decrease, it gets dark red. And if it's unchanged, it gets blue. And then what we do is we just plug these in the field value. So, we say, for example, background color, and then field value, and then it's just based on that CF title color measure. And same thing for the dynamic title measure. And so from that, what we've got is this fully dynamic selection based on these two measures, whereas you click through, you just get the color change and the title change. So that's how dynamic titles work, and you can apply that logic to any sort of logical change or color change or format change in your report. So hope you found that helpful, and we'll see you in the next video. As always, thanks for watching.